We're going to go through a few slides, and I'm going to talk not just about JBuilder 2007, but also sort of our approach to building this product. When we started our development cycle for JBuilder 2007, we had some very clear goals in what we wanted to do and how we wanted to deliver JBuilder. We wanted to bring the power and the value of Eclipse and open source to JBuilder users. Open source is this wonderful thing, and I believe that part of what has made open source so successful is its ability to focus on very specific problems and provide just world-class solutions to those individual problems. And there are many examples in the industry of that now. So we wanted to really make that available, more approachable for customers, and also enable them to get more value from existing open source capabilities. In building features for JBuilder specifically, we were very careful to understand the Eclipse usability model and to respect and enhance the Eclipse capabilities. Certainly one approach would have been to take JBuilder 2006 and quote-unquote port it to Eclipse and have something that looked exactly like JBuilder running on top of an Eclipse core. We felt that in the long run, even in the short run, that was not the right thing for customers, for our users. That would block you from getting the value of all of the great open source capabilities. So everything that we did, we tried to have it mesh very naturally with what already exists in Eclipse. We specifically avoided building features that either were already in Eclipse or that we believed were going to show up in Eclipse very soon. So the motto internally was that we wouldn't do anything that was 10% better or 6 months sooner than Eclipse. That doesn't serve our customers well. Instead, we looked for places where we could add value on top of and between existing open source capabilities. And in doing all this, of course, we wanted to bring forward some of the key developer productivity tools, the things that have been very popular in JBuilder in previous releases. We wanted to bring those forward in an appropriate way for the new release. And we also wanted to take an opportunity to develop a new platform for team productivity. And this is pretty exciting news. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So in building JBuilder, we started with this very rich Eclipse core comprised of many separate individual open source projects, all under the Eclipse banner. And we added on top of that integrations and our own functionality around the great productivity tools that we've built into this release. As you're using JBuilder 2007, it's actually difficult to tell where Eclipse stops and where JBuilder starts. So I think we've been very successful in our approach in being able to blend the JBuilder commercial capabilities with what's available in Eclipse. One of the side effects of this strategy is that this is a new JBuilder. The way you interact with it is different, and you will need to migrate your projects forward from previous releases of JBuilder. So this actually, it's very simple. We have an import tool. You select your JBuilder project, and we pull it in, and it is now a native Eclipse project. We don't have a special project structure that we've superimposed. There's no secret files or anything that will break your compatibility with all of the available Eclipse plugins, so that if you want to go get a different differencing tool or plugins for refactoring or plugins for different visualizations of your project, they'll all work just fine within JBuilder, because we haven't done anything to violate the Eclipse model. That was really important to us. In importing your project, of course, we bring over the source code, we bring over the library settings. We also bring over all the build and run settings. And if you're doing EJB development, we will actually help you convert your project from EJB2 to EJB3 and convert it from descriptor-based development to either Xdoclet or Java 5 annotations, or from Xdoclet to Java 5 annotations. So we give you a lot of flexibility. The process of moving from a JBuilder project created with a previous version of JBuilder that used XML descriptor files for EJBs, and then updating that to use the new Java Enterprise 5 standard with Java 5 annotations in the source code. Doing that manually would just be a mess, so we've provided tools to really automate that and make that much simpler. So JBuilder helps Eclipse users first by delivering a complete, integrated, managed Eclipse distribution with value-added functionality that we've built. It's certainly possible to go download all of the individual pieces. We have a distribution that gives you a complete turnkey solution and adds some really great productivity tools on top of that. We also provide a team productivity environment through Team Insight and Project Assist, and I'm going to talk about that in some detail in a moment. We have audits and metrics, both that we have developed here at CodeGear, and also audits and metrics from the open source community, and we've pulled all of these things together in JBuilder to give you some great productivity tools to help you understand your code, make improvements to your code, find bugs earlier in your project and fix them sooner. We've completely revamped Optimize It, and in this release, Optimize It 2007 is completely integrated into Eclipse. It's built on top of the latest release of TPTP. It's the same powerful profiling tool that it has always been, now seamlessly integrated within Eclipse, and JBuilder 2007 is the only place to get it. We have taken the live source technology that we had in previous releases of JBuilder, and we've used that to provide some interesting new visualizations of your source code artifacts. Live source is a technology that lets us take source artifacts, whether they're XML descriptor files, Java source with annotations, and understand those and be able to portray them in a number of different formats. Eclipse provides a good code editor for viewing your source. We apply the live source model to that, and we're able to give you other visualizations. So some of the challenges that we've seen in today's market. Michael had talked earlier about some of the potential for configuration chaos and cost around open source, which is certainly not what anybody wants in moving to open source. With JBuilder, we provide an integrated and managed distribution. We've pulled, based on our input from customers and our own experience, we've pulled together a lot of different open source projects and included them in our distribution, and then we've built specific tooling to enable you to get more value, make it easier to adopt all of these different technologies. We've eliminated the integration problems. So if you are using JBoss for development and then you want to retarget for a commercial application server, we allow that. We've really provided the glue to make these pieces work together and allow you to mix and match and blend your application server stack. Certainly one of the big trends over the past few years has been the move to more and more distributed teams, driven in large part by offshore development, outsourced development, as companies attempt to cut costs. This has brought a whole host of problems. Probably the most obvious is the risk and uncertainty around the development of software projects. Delivering a software project, according to all of the popular industry statistics, is a big risk to begin with. Most projects seem to finish late, finish at cost overruns, or not deliver the functionality that people expected. Moving to distributed teams has just exacerbated that problem. The JBuilder team wanted to develop a new platform for addressing these specific concerns, and that's what we call Project Assist and Team Insight.